it is Mayasari and Ramadhanti of Indonesia up against a pair promoted from the reserve list, two-time former champion Zhang and Zhang. Well, as far as the women's doubles is concerned, the bottom half of the draw has already been completed as far as quarterfinals are concerned. And the other women's doubles quarterfinal with the defending champions and #1 seeds Lu Shengshu and Tang Ning. They're on court right now. They're on court number 3. We, of course, are concentrating on court number 1. So here come the Indonesians. Lani Tria Mayasari and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti. So the Indonesians, well, Ramadhanti is a former champion because she won this event 3 years ago in 2022 with her former partner Apriyani Rahayu. Now this, not surprisingly, is the very first meeting between these two, and I say not surprisingly because it's only a 3rd ever tournament for the Chinese pair as a combination. So the toss of the coin. I've got 1 or 2 technical issues here, so I didn't hear that at all. I've no idea whether Steen did. Did you manage to hear that?
Who won the coin toss?
Yeah.
I think the Chinese won it and elected to start on this near side here, but 90% sure.
Thank you. So this is Lani Tria Mayasari. She's 22 years of age from Sleman, north of the Yogyakarta region. 168 I have her down as 5'6", and it's a first Malaysia Open as a combination. So here is the former champion, the Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti, beat her opponent of today in the final 3 years ago, because 3 years ago Chen Xian was playing with Zheng Wu. Well, as far as their path through to this quarterfinal is concerned, well, both their previous matches gone the full distance, and both of them they lost the opening game. But look, they beat the #3 seeds and home pair of Pearly Tan and Tina Moralitharan in the very first round. I was lucky enough to watch that one along with Steen. So this is Jia Yifan. She's actually been in 3 finals here, winning 2 titles with former partner Chen Qingcheng in 2019 and 2023, having lost in the final in 2018. So she and her partner have been in a total of 5 finals here at the Malaysian Open, because the lady we're looking at, Zhang Xian, lost 2 finals last year, and as I was telling you, back in 2022 when she lost to Ramadhanti in the final. Looking at their matches, well, in the first round they played the Malaysians Go and Teo, and had a wonderful match in the second round against the #6 seeds Jolly and Pulela. Came from a game down to win 21-19 in the deciding game in 1 hour and 22 minutes. And to think that the Chinese pair weren't even originally in the draw. It was only because Ishikawa and Konagawa withdrew that they got into the main draw. And here they are in the quarterfinals. final stage. And who knows, they might go even further.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zhang and Zhang, China. And on my left, Mayasari and Sudirman Ramadhanti, Indonesia. Zhang to serve to Mayasari. Level. Play.
So the Chinese combination, the left and right-hander, Zhang Yifan, the reigning Olympic champion, playing here with Zhang. And Steen, this a third quarter-final and only their third tournament together for the Chinese pair, so that's good consistency. But it's quite remarkable, isn't it, that since the Olympic Games, Zhang Yifan has played with 4 different partners. And her partner of today has played with 3 different partners since the Olympic Games.
Yeah, they really shuffled the combinations around in the Chinese team. They had to, because Chen Qingchen took a break from badminton following the Olympic gold. And I guess I don't think we've had any official message, but it looks like if she comes back, then it's going to be a considerably longer break, and I don't know whether we'll see her again.
No, I don't either.
The only combination that kept on playing was the Olympic silver medalist, and that makes pretty good sense, as they're the young ones.
Yeah.
And I think it also makes sense that it seems like it's this combination here that they've sort of decided on, if Chen Qingchen is not returning to the World Tour.
Service over, 5-1.
Yeah, that's found the back line.
6-1.
Oh, it's an excellent start by this new Chinese pair. Oh, that's landed in as well. Mind you, talking of new pairs, this Indonesian pair is pretty new, isn't it? It's only a 5th individual tournament together. They formed their partnership, as far as individual tournaments were concerned, last October. Won the Indonesian International Challenger, reached the final of the Indonesia Masters Super 100 event in Surabaya.
Service over, 7-2.
So again, 2 good players paired together, and just finding their way as a partnership. That's a beautiful block.
8-2.
Yeah, it's a lot easier, if you can say that, but it's more easy when it's 2 players that are already established on the World Tour, when they're paired. Oy, that's worth a challenge.
Mayasari challenge is called in.
I'm not saying it wasn't in, but it was really, really close. both players have high ranking points with other partners, they get to use notional ranking to get into tournaments in the early stages of the partnership.
Yeah, good challenge. Yes, of course, Ramadhanti, I've already mentioned, used to play with former Olympic champion Apriani Rahayu, and Mayasari used to play with Rybka Sugiyato. In fact, they won the Swiss Open last year, a Super 300 event on the HSBC BWF World Tour.
It's good work by Zhang Shushan. That's one of the differences, I would say, compared to Chen Qingchen, that Zhang Shushan is not as consistent from the back court. I think she's a really, really strong front court player. Zhang Shushan got an excellent eye for the game, but physically she's not as strong as Chen Qingchen were from the back court, especially.
That's interesting, because I've noticed in the last couple of years, certainly the last 12 months, that Chen Qingchen, I felt, hardly ever hit a smash from the back of the court. It was all drops and half smashes, slices. So I felt that she wasn't really a threat from the back of the court.
Chen Qingchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she was a big threat, but she was very consistent. She didn't make a whole lot of errors when she was in good shape.
Okay, so I misinterpreted then, because you said she was stronger from the back of the court. More consistent. More consistent
and a stronger player. If I could choose, I would much rather have Chen Qingchen at the back court than Zhang Shushan.
Really?
But on the front court, I feel she's a little bit more adventurous than Chen Qingchen is.
That's well left, just long of the back line. Another one goes long.
6-10.
Yeah, and it's well long. Gosh, that's good work.
Super.
Zhang Fan.
11-6. Interval.
And that good work means that the pair promoted from the reserve list go to the mid-game interval with a 5-point advantage. Look at how far back they were in their defensive stances. Just 8 minutes played to get to the mid-game interval. So the players return to resume play. 11-6 the advantage for Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian. Well, both the Chinese players have made service errors now. Oh, my goodness. They both thought the other was going to take it. Now, I felt that because Jia Yifan was following forward, I felt that Zhang Shuxian should have moved out.
Yeah, I
out
agree.
Of the way.
And that Chen Qingchen would have moved away because they were so set in that combination. But Zhang Shuxian's got a really good eye for the game at the front court, so she was probably anticipating a killable shot there as well.
Yeah. It's interesting, given what you said a little earlier, Steen, about the qualities of the two Chinese players, and that Zhang Shuxian was a natural front court player, because I think in this partnership, Jia Yifan is willing to go to the net far more than she was playing with her Olympic winning partner, Chen Qingchen.
Yeah, I think she also did it with Chen Qingchen. They were becoming very versatile, the Olympic champions.
Oh, that's a beauty.
With Jia Yifan as the more dangerous of the two players, but dangerous both from the backcourt and the front court, just like in some of the Japanese combinations.
Just watch this, Steve. Look at that. You won't see better than that.
To the top of the tape as well, I think.
Yeah.
That's a pity from Ramadhanti. I think they were onto something good there, because when Jia Yifan is at the backcourt, you've got to move her with some kind of pace. You basically want her to still attack, but you don't want her to have excess time to have a look and get good placement on her smashes. You want her to come moving and then have to hit. Oy.
Definitely not enough pressure on the return of serve.
No.
Right into the hitting zone of the left-hander, Jia Yifan. Nicely taken.
15-9.
But you can see Jia Yifan, she was just behind Zhang Shuxian there with her left hand. So it was double coverage. That's a good defense from Zhang Shuxian there.
16-9.
So it takes a while to get the same, or perhaps not the same. They've played together ever since the junior days, Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan, but a good enough understanding of each other and what the capabilities are.
Yeah, it was the cross-court angle drop that really did the damage. So basically what you're saying, Steve, is that if Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan were becoming more versatile as a pair, then it's a huge pity she's still not playing.
It is. But they were facing tough competition from their younger compatriots, and we never know what would have happened had Liu and Tan converted on those game points they had in the Olympic final, but they were not far behind, I'm certain of that.
Nice drop. As lovely placement of the smash towards the right hip of Zhang Xian. Here it comes. In fact, it was just a little bit wider than the right hip.
Yeah, but really good placement.
Yeah. Oof. Jia Yifan, I thought she might be in the firing line there.
That's super.
Yeah.
That's one of the situations where I feel this new pair of Jia and Zhang could be really dangerous when Jia is coming forward there, because it's going to be very, very difficult to get it past them in the flat game.
Super reactions. My goodness me, wonderful shot from this lady. Zhang Xian, look at that. Good flick serve. Perfection. And what a way to bring up game point opportunities.
Game point 11.
Look at this smash here, cross towards the backhand side of Jia Yifan. I doubt that Chen Qingchen would have played that shot.
Super return. And the opening game, 21-12 in favour of Jia Yifan and Zhang Xian. Look at that, just held the racket head, creating the disguise before she pushed it deep into the forehand corner of Mayasari. Super shot. 21-12 in 18 minutes in favour of Jia Yifan and Zhang Xian.
Hold one, 20 seconds. Hold one, 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
So 1 game to the goods. Jia Fan and Zhang Shuxian looking to reach their first ever semi-final as a combination. But as I was telling you, it is only their third ever tournament together. And Chinese pairs have a remarkable record at this event, so Steve. 27 of the previous 40 women's doubles titles. That's 67.5% of all women's doubles titles won by Chinese pairs.
Yeah, that's it's not totally surprising because they have been dominant in the women's doubles discipline since they joined the World Badminton in China, but it still shows a lot of consistency.
Yeah, and also since the inception of the Super Series and World Tour, because they've won 11 of the 16 Malaysian Opens that have happened. And, you know, if you compare women's singles prior to the Super Series, I think China were far more dominant. Women's singles after the inception of the Super Series was far more diverse.
It became after 13, I think.
That's right, yeah. But only 5 Chinese women's singles players have won the Malaysian Open in the 16 since the start of the Super Series.
Since 7?
2007, yeah.
And there was quite a lot of dominance from 7 up till 13 by Chinese players. So
yeah. Nice block.
They've got to come up with something now. Mayasari and Ramadhanti. This was in the first round when they defeated Perlitan and Tina Muralitharan. They were closer in the first game, and they started out really well when they played this near side in the second game of that match. Here, it's not the best of starts.
No.
They look in control, the Chinese. They're the ones conducting the rallies.
I think Zhang Shuxian has a bit of a weakness on her forehand defence. She seems to hold the racket with a backhand grip.
Yeah. She was definitely choosing the backhand grip there, and when you then hit it just outside that right hip, then you've got to choose whether you want to play it with a backhand grip. That's an odd movement with the arm, or you want to change. There it worked well.
Short. Super.
But I agree with you that that area is a place to explore for the Indonesians. And also, even if she gets it, it's a beautiful drop shot. Even if she gets it, then you can move it a little bit over to Jia Yufan's side with her forehand defense, and that should open up for some old cross smashes that I've fallen in love with in the women's doubles, because I think they're really efficient. There's so much power in that attack there that they don't really have any counterplay. Mayasari and Ramadhanti. I would suggest trying to put pressure on Zhang Shushan on the back court. Relatively flat lifts, move her and stand far forward on court so they can perhaps get some countering flat shots in. That's the way to do it. Well done by Mayasari. That helped the Indonesian cause that the clear went long. Much bigger chance that Zhang Shushan will choose a different shot when having the attacking possibility. That means the Indonesians can move forward and concentrate forward in their defense. This time it was Mayasari hitting whilst moving towards the shuttle, and of course it's unlucky that it's an error, but I don't think it had any chance of being a winner or a shot that was helping the Indonesians. She was under too much pressure.
Oh my goodness, I don't believe it.
That
She
is a
missed
crazy
it.
shot. No.
Well, he's called a fault on it. I thought she completely missed it and then played a backhand behind her back. Oh, did it touch her head after she played the backhand? Watch the shuttle whether it touches her head, Steen. She's missed it there.
I don't think it did.
Well, it was called a fault.
It was an extraordinary shot.
Well, completely missed the key. Then had another swipe at it. Got it over. Drop shots halfway down the nets, and that gives the advantage at the mid-game interval to the Chinese combination, a 4-point advantage, having already won the opening game. Well, our umpire having to ask a couple of times for the Indonesian players to return to court and their coaches to return to their coaches' chairs.
11-7.
Nitya Krishinda Mayasari. former Asian Games gold medalist, on the coaching bench.
She should be the new women's doubles coach in Indonesia.
Oh, lucky net cord.
12-7.
And Eng Hyang has been moved to head coach, or?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the. I'm not sure what the translation is, but I think it's a bin press or something like that. So I think it's similar to head coach, the job that Rioni Meineke had previously. And then we have Shendi Puspa-Irawati on the chair alongside Mayasari, but
Didn't she play with Vita Marissa at one stage?
I'm not sure. She might have.
Yeah. The thing is here, Steen, I think the Chinese pair are just, you said they were in control and they were looking much more comfortable with each other in the partnership.
Yeah.
I know it's only their third tournament, but we've watched them before, and they seem to be growing in confidence really every tournament they play.
Yeah, getting a better understanding.
Yeah, and I don't think the Indonesians have got enough to really hurt the Chinese pair. Their attacking play hasn't produced enough opportunities.
No.
Nice.
And that's dangerous.
15-8.
To try and get the better of Zhang Shushan on the front court in these mixed-like situations.
Yeah, that's lovely. And talking of mixed doubles, Ramadhanti is going to start playing with Ferdinandsia in the mixed doubles from next week, I think, in Indy. Nice. That's what they've got to do more of, the Indonesians. Get the shuttle going in a downward direction. Doesn't always have to be hard. In fact, the change of pace, I think, is very effective. Yeah, there again. A flutter smash.
16.
But very effective.
Indeed. Irawati, that we talked about earlier on, did play with Vita Marissa.
Yeah, I thought
early
she
in
did.
her career, won the US Open 2014
That's it.
against a certain Sapsiree Terachanachai.
Yeah. She'd broken the strings of her racket and she knew it, Mayasari. Points away, the Chinese pair, from a first ever semi-final as a combination.
Server 11-18.
Arrow often being moved from side to side there.
Well, she's going to challenge that, Ramadhanti. I have a feeling it was just long.
Yeah, I saw it as clearly long.
Oh, it's way long. Oh, a very odd challenge then.
One challenge remaining.
But they haven't at all been able to unsettle the Chinese Mayasari and Ramadhanti. It's been nothing like they played in the first round, but that's also due to the great shot quality from the two in purple.
It's a jamming smash. It had a very desired effect as far as the Chinese are concerned. Slightly across the body. Match point opportunities, 9 of them to be precise, for Jia Yifan and Zhang Xian. First time of asking, and that was impressive. 21-12, 21-11 in just 36 minutes.
Match won by Cherry Fan and Zhang Xian.
Somebody's got the winning shuttle, lucky fan. This is the final rally. This time the shot, Mayasari. This time the drop shot and sort of scooped it wide. But I thought the Chinese pair were superb today. 21-12, 21-11 in 36 minutes. They're through to their first ever semi-final. Welcome back to the Axiata Arena for quarterfinals day here at the PETRONAS Malaysia Open. 41st staging of the Malaysian Open. And 10 matches for you today on quarterfinals day. Our next match has home interest, and the number 3 seeds